Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be talking about the new Nomad SWIMTREX lipless crankbait and why I think it's going to be an absolute killer. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so not sure if this bait is new, but I think it's relatively new. But this crankbait, this lipless crankbait is very unique, and you know, and I'm going to tell you guys why. Get these out of the box in here real quick. The two colors I got them in are natural shad. Okay, there's a natural shad color right there. And you know, this thing looks almost identical to a threadfin shad. The paint jobs on these things to me are absolutely beautiful. You know, they got the 3D eyes. They got the hint of yellow and even the hint of pink and yellow, and then, you know, a little bit of blue and black on the top. You know, and then the scales across the body. The design is a little thicker on top, and then it narrows, you know, down tremendously at the bottom of the body, and that has to do with the swimming action. You know, these are the only lipless crankbaits that are on the market that have, when you stop them, that they're gonna have a swimming action like no other lipless crankbait out there. Most other lipless crankbaits, you know, they're kind of just, you know, they kind of just fall with no action at all. But they designed these, Nomad designed these to have a real natural swimming action down. I also got it in this white color, which is called Arctic Sunset. It's just white with a little bit of orange in the belly. This thing will be, you know, phenomenal for stained water, you know, your stained water situations. And, you know, the natural shad will be more for, like, you know, your clear water situations. But took it out of the box, and I noticed that, you know, the hardware, you know, as far as the treble hooks and stuff, were pretty decent, you know, pretty decent trebles on it. But, you know, I just upgrade all my trebles to owners. You know, the Stinger treble short shank, 150 degree. You know, treble hooks. You know, I swear by these treble hooks. I put all these trebles on all my crankbaits, lipless, deep divers, you name it. And then, you know, I put them with the Hyperwire split ring as well by owner. So, you know, these two are money for me. You know, they keep fish pegged. They're great. But yeah, back to the you know, the SWIMTREX here. I noticed right away on the line tie here, it moves back and forth, and you know, that's what's actually going to give it that you know, that unique swim when it's going down. Pretty cool. But I do recommend, it's going to have some swimming action, but I'm gonna give you guys a little tip. If you guys tie a loop knot on the top, or put a snap on there, it'll give it that much more action when it swims down. I wish I could, you know, had a pool or whatever that I could show you guys, but there's a couple videos out there, you know, by Nomad, that you guys can see the underwater footage on these things. You might want to go check that video out. But these things to me are just going to be an absolute killer. They come in, they're in sinking action only. So, you know, these are going to sink. You'll be able to fish these in, you know, deep water, you know, shallow water, you name it. Pretty much an all-around year, you know, bait that you can fish. It comes in, as far as the weights, you know, 1/2 ounce, three quarter, and, you know, a full ounce. I got these two in 1/2 ounce because, you know, I feel like they'll get down plenty deep, you know, for what I'm trying to do. Let's see. The ways I'm gonna fish it, you know, the lipless crankbait you can fish in a lot of different ways. You know, you can do a straight reel. You know, say you're fishing some weeds or, you know, weedy lakes, you know, you can just straight reel it, you know, and try to tick those weeds. And then if it starts getting caught up, you can rip it out of them weeds looking for a reaction strike. That's a great way to fish it. You know, a straight burn, you know, burn it, and then kill it and let it fall. Another great way, and I think the deadliest way to fish it, is going to be yo-yoing it. So, you know, you make a long cast, you know, let it sink all the way down to the bottom, and then, you know, just yo-yo it back up, you know, rip it off the bottom, you know, let it sink back down, and 9 times out of 10, those fish are going to hit it on the fall, especially with a bait like this that is going to have such unique swimming action coming down. I think a lot of people are sleeping on these things. You know, I just, you know, right on time for spring. I'm happy that, you know, I was turned on to these by my buddy. And I knew as soon as I did them, man, I had to do a video on them and get it out there for you guys. I highly recommend you guys go pick a couple of these up. The price point on these things are $12.99 a piece, which, you know, isn't too awful bad. You know, so I mean, you know, I like the price point on them. The rod and reel that I'm going to fish them with is probably going to be, you know, a medium heavy, anywhere from, you know, 7.3 to like a 7.5. You know, you definitely want a rod that's going to be a little bit longer. 7.3 is probably going to be about ideal, but any kind of medium heavy that you guys have will work. But, you know, just make sure you got a little bit of, you know, parabolic bend in that thing. You know, because you are fishing with trebles, you know, so if you have that parabolic bend in your rod and a fish eats it, and, you know, that'll help them keep them pegged, you know, as you're reeling them back to the boat and things like that. So I think that's pretty much going to do it, guys, for these. You know, like I said, just get out there and try them. And, you know, I think they'll be really good baits for you guys, and I just can't wait to get out and fish them. Right now here in Alabama, we're having a warming trend, but it came with a whole lot of rain, which we kind of desperately needed to fill our lakes up and stuff like that. But a guy really can't get out and do a whole lot of fishing right now, unfortunately, because, you know, seems like the rain's going to go on for like this whole week it's been here. But, you know, that's going to clear up next week, so maybe I can get out and do a little bit of fishing with these things. But, but yeah, I just wanted to also, I wanted to give a quick little shout out to my local tackle box right here in Oxford, Alabama. They come out with, you know, I really like this hat that I got. And, you know, the fresh hats, man. And, you know, you guys go check them out if you're in town. You know, tell me what you think down in the comments about, you know, this bait that I'm talking about. But, man, that's pretty much going to wrap it up, guys. I hope you guys have a great day, and I appreciate you tuning in. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.